Right guys, so this is going to be my shoe collection. I have done a video on this before. I'll probably link it up here somewhere. But yeah, this will be my updated version for obviously like a 1 year on from my last video. But yeah, this is sort of another passion for me. I love my shoes, my Nike, my Air Maxes mostly, and just sort of them early 2000s silhouettes really. It's hard to explain, but I just have another love for shoes as well as vintage clothing. So I thought I'd show you my shoes and the shoes that I wear on my day-to-day basis. But there's no easy way to do it. I'll show you the shoe, tell you something about it, the name, colorways, what I can remember. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and follow my Instagram and my Depop down here at the bottom of the screen. Ryan's Finds, IHINDS, FINDS. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. We're going to start with the TNs because that's what I seem to have most of currently. We'll start with the classic TN Tiger. This is the 2018 release, which was obviously, they came out in 1998. So 2018 was the 20-year anniversary. So they did the Tigers, the Hyper Blues, and I think the purple ones. I've only grabbed these ones so far. I need to get the Hyper Blues. They're all sold out, so they're quite hard to find. I found these on Depop. I think I paid around £100 for them, so not too bad. They're a bit worn, but they are a classic Nike Air Max Plus TN. Then we got a bit of an older shoe. I think this is 2013. Don't know the colorway. I think it's like cyber blue and noir black, something like that. But just an older TN. Again, I bought these off Depop for I think 110, 120 about a year and a half ago, 2 years. They've definitely gone up in value. I reckon I get a bit more for them. And you don't really see that colorway too often. Just a really nice sort of, I just like the Volt Green. That's sort of my favorite thing with shoes. This is my latest pickup of shoes. The TN Paradises, I think these are from 2015. Yeah, 2015, just a nice sort of summery shoe. They are a bit beat. I think I picked them up for 120 off the Basement or Lewisybf on Facebook, which I thought was a decent price. They still need a deep clean. They came with a bit of dirt, so I didn't mind too much. I just need to get around to actually giving them a proper clean. But really cool shoe. They've got that sort of OG insole. And then finally for the standard TN models, this is the TN 360 Hybrid. Obviously it's got the TN upper and then it's got the 360 sole. I like the look of it. It's just these soles I have really bad luck with. They're well known for popping and just not lasting too long. And obviously these are from 2008, so they've definitely got a bit of age to them. You can see they're already starting to fog quite a lot. I picked these up in a trade at Clothing Pop-Up. I think I've traded a couple of pairs for this pair, which at the time was actually a decent trade, but these probably have gone down in price a little bit just because of the wear to them. Really cool shoe, very hard to find, and they're quite sought after, especially with the huge TN hype at the moment. That's it for all the standard TN models. Then we got the TN Plus 3s, Tuned Plus 3s. But this is sort of one of Nike's sort of newest releases. They came out in loads of colorways. This is the classic colorway, just a simple, nice sort of blue faded into a white. Super comfy shoe. If you're looking for comfy Nike Air Maxes, I'd say this is the comfiest one out there at the moment on the current market. I need to get a few more pairs. This is my first one I got. And then I've got the blacks, which fade into a nice white slash grey, I'd say. Again, really nice shoe, super comfortable. Next, we've got the Air Max 98, another classic Air Max silhouette from Nike. This is the Gundam colorway. This came out in 2017 or 2018 for obviously the retro of the 20-year anniversary. This is like the classic OG colorway. This one's in amazing condition because I picked this up, I think 2 weeks after I did the last shoe collection video. I'll put it up here in one of the corners. I don't know where it goes. But I picked this one about 2 weeks after on Depop for £70, which is a crazy steal. I think they go for like £400 plus on StockX. I might be chatting rubbish. I'll put like the last sales up there. But I picked this up for a steal. Whereas this is the pair that I got on release day, which obviously I've worn a lot. You can see all the suede is really faded and really dirty. Just a really comfortable pair. Again, just one of my favorite all-time Air Max silhouettes. This is the other colorway that I've got. This is the Volt colorway, which they didn't do a re-release in 2018. So this is why they're probably worth a little bit more money. Again, I'm looking to double up on these because they're starting to fade a lot. These came out in 2014, I think, and they're a lot harder to find. I think Air Max Market put a pair up maybe a month ago for 180, I think, and they sold instantly. So again, I'm just looking for another pair in the UK 11. So if anyone has that pair in this colorway, hit me up. Then we got the Nike Spiridon. This is the OG one from 2005, 2006. around that time. They did do a re-release in 2016, which I did have a pair of, but I wore them out completely. I think I wore them every day throughout the whole summer. But this is the OG colorway. I need to get these fixed up on the sole because they have started coming loose on the glue, if you can see there. But again, really good silhouette, super comfortable shoe. These are like feather light and they just look really good, if you can see there in the camera. This next pair is the Nike Zoom Alpha, I think. Very similar to the Spiridon that I just showed you, but this is obviously a lot newer. I think I got these in the 2019 Christmas sale for around £60, so not too bad. I just like them because I like the silhouette, and obviously they've got all the Volt Green detailing on them. And again, just a really comfortable shoe that I sort of wear around mostly in the summer. We got a pair of MX 360s, again very similar to the TM ones, but this is for the OG model. This is what the upper will look like on all of them. I have got the OG one somewhere, but they're completely popped and thrashed. But this is the one which is sort of still wearable. Again, nice shoe, comfortable, but these soles are really unreliable. I think I've gone through two or three pairs with this sole, but these soles just sort of give way after wearing them for a little bit. Again, it just depends on the condition and sort of previous users, or if you've got them brand new. But again, you've just got to be sort of wary with them when buying 360s. Next, we've got some of the big ones that people love at the moment. I'll show you this pair first. The Air Max TL 2.5. This is obviously the blue and black colorway. Super sought after, just a crazy silhouette. I'm not too sure why people love them so much. I love them so much, but I don't really know why. I think it's because they're similar to the MX-97, but obviously they've got that sort of exclusivity and they're a lot harder to find. And they're from the early 2000s. I think they're from like 08 or 06. This pair's from 08, but I think from around that time they sort of released them. There's quite a few colorways. I want to say it's around 10. I'm still looking for that purple and black colorway, which I've only seen once. I've never seen it for sale, but that is probably the craziest one. This is the blue and black. This is my first one that I got. I did have another pair in this colorway, which sort of gave way in the bubble. And I also had a all white pair, but again, I didn't really wear them too much. But I wear this pair a lot. Just a super, super cool silhouette that people love. And then with that, obviously I've got the Volt Green and black colorway, because again, I just love my Volt Green shoes. Just a super sick silhouette. This is probably up there as one of my favorite shoes in my whole collection, just because of the colorway and the entire silhouette, but just a really sick shoe. Then we got the classic Air Max 97 Silver Bullet. I got these when they sort of re-released in 2017. Obviously Air Max 97 20-year anniversary in 2017. They did a re-release of the classic colorway, and then Nike sort of just released every single colorway under the sun. So you can walk into JD Sports and you'll find so many of them. Foot Locker size, there's loads of them. This is the only pair of Air Max 97s that I have, just because they're a classic and you can't really go wrong with them. See, this pair is really beat and I need to get a new pair just because I've worn these to hell. Now we've got the Air Max 96, not very hyped silhouette. They went under the radar a lot. This is the Air Max 96 XX, I think. It might be the other way around, but they're both called Air Max 96. One's called XX and one's called XX2, something like that. That's the first one. I got these in a Facebook group for £15. They are size 9.5 and I'm an 11. So they're not meant to fit me, but once you take the insoles out, they actually fit me quite nice. So I wear them quite a lot. They're just my beaters because, as you can see, they are destroyed and I did pay £15. I bought them because I was intending on sort of just giving them a deep clean, sorting them out and then sending them on. But I ended up trying them on and they actually fit me, so they're now in my collection. And they are just beaters because you can't be sort of showing them off because they are destroyed. And then obviously this is the other Air Max 96. This one is a very loud silhouette. I said in my last shoe collection video that I'm going to wear them in the summer. Obviously COVID-19 came, I didn't really get around to wearing them, so I still haven't really worn them outside, apart from one picture I think on Instagram. But they are a really cool silhouette, very loud as I just said. You just sort of have to find the right outfit, and they are super thin as well, which is one thing I don't like because I have quite wide feet. As you can see, they're just super pointy. And again, I think they are quite hard to find. They just went under the radar a lot and they weren't really hyped by Nike or any other sort of shoe retailers, but I think they came out in 2016. Yeah, just another cool sort of retro they did for obviously the 20-year anniversary in 2016 for the Air Max 96. Then we got a pair of Nike Shocks, which are mine. I found these at a car boot. I think I paid less than a tenner for them. I want to say it was around like £6 back in 2018, I think it was. Obviously they're my size, so I can wear them. They fit a little bit smaller, but these are from 2004. I obviously just found them, they fit me, so why not keep them? I don't have any other pairs of shocks. I don't think they're too good of a sort of silhouette, but I just really like the orange and black colorway, which you don't see too often. I don't think they've re-released this sort of colorway with all the sort of new shocks that they're starting to release. I don't wear them too much because they're not the nicest of silhouettes, and they're sort of just there for sentimental value because I found them at a car boot. Right, we've got 4 more pairs of shoes. First, we'll go through the 95s. The first pair is, again, another hybrid, obviously with the 95 upper and then the 360 sole. I keep on saying that you shouldn't buy these because they are really dodgy, but I picked these up for a really good price. I picked them up for £60. Not much to say about them. I just really like the colorway and of course them being a hybrid. And then we got my other pair of Air Max 95s, which is from 2020. These are obviously from the 25th anniversary re-release, which they only retroed the OG colorway, which is this one, the neons. I got these from the Cambridge size, which only had, I think, a line of like 10 or 15 people, compared to like Liverpool and Manchester, which got shut down. And I think they had like over 300 people, so it was crazy. Obviously with COVID, they had to shut the whole thing down, and I think there was police involved and everything. So they were a lot easier to get in the south. They were probably quite hard to get in London, but I think Cambridge was the place to go if you wanted to get them. They're a very northern shoe as well. Super comfy. Again, this is another one I recommend if you're looking for comfy Air Maxes. Just really well padded and really good colorways. I used to have a few more pairs of Air Max 95s, but I ended up selling them, and I've only got those 2. And then we got my only pair of Dunks. These are the Basement Dunks, which came out in 2018 or 2017, I think. It's only a Facebook group which has its own sort of Nike collab. I think it says real people do real things there. It's just got all these different details. I think it's made out of like 9 different materials. As you can see, it's got like a corduroy swoosh, bits of leather and all that. I think that's 3M, and obviously the gum sole. Just a really cool shoe. The Basement is one of the first sort of Facebook groups that I joined, and I learned lots about streetwear and bought loads of stuff from it basically. So I thought, why not get the Dunks? And yeah. And then the final pair of shoes, which I'm sat on still. They're brand new, still dead stock. I bought them, well, I bought them to resell really. I didn't buy them to wear because Jordans aren't really my sort of thing. But they are the Travis Scott Jordan 1s. You can see by the paper. I actually won these while I was at a car boot. I remember going to the first car boot, then I got an alarm on my phone, 8 o'clock, signed up for them, finished that car boot, drove to the next one, and then I saw a PayPal notification that I'd spent however much they were. I think it was around like the £150 mark. And then I thought, who's been spending money on my PayPal? And then eventually I found out that it was to Nike. And then I won these on the sneakers app. So yeah, it was a bit of a come up when I was at the car boot. I'll put the video there if I can find it. It'll be in one of the top corners. These go for a stupid amount of money now. I think they're from 2019, I think. I'm not too sure. They've also got the stash pocket, all the laces and that. I don't know what the last sales were, but it'll be something over 1,000, I think. They're sort of just tucked away for a rainy day or when I need a bit of money to fix a car or something like that. But more of an investment shoe than anything. But I don't mind keeping them for a little bit because I got them for retail, so I don't mind too much. If I paid resale to resell on them again, then I'm sitting on a lot more money. But I paid retail on them, so I can't complain. That is it, guys, for my entire shoe Nike collection Air Max. Bit of everything in there. I just love like the early 2000s silhouettes and sort of the retros, the 98s, 95s. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Follow my Instagram and my Depop down here at the bottom of the screen. Ryan's Finds, I-Shined-S, F-Find-S. New items every week on my Depop. I don't think there's going to be a video next weekend. I have to think of something if I am to do a video. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Peace.